Hey everybody, Mature Simmer here. Welcome back to Powerwash Simulator 2. I'm going to go ahead here and continue. We've got the campsite next. Alright, let me know when you found the place. We've already headed for home. Camping is definitely not for us, and a pair of boggy sprogs and one grubby hubby. We're in no mood to hang about. Know what I mean? Don't really know what else to say about it all. Suppose the muck tells its own story, don't it? Alright, so I'm hoping they do fix the material soon, and the mouse and all that. Because it does get annoying. But let's see. Fire pit floor, the log bench. Just hoping this won't take too terribly long. But yeah, I'm also not able to get good thumbnail shots because I used to be able to show you the jobs, but now I can't. So hopefully it won't hold it against me. But yeah, floor trim, all of that. What is this? Oh, barbecue. Okay, I'm like, it's a fire pit. Do they have like gasoline here? But no, it's not. Not what that is. Which is better, but yeah, and I've talked about I need to get a medium item. It's just I can't even get to that page, which kind of stinks because, yeah, selecting with the controller doesn't work either. So, and the mouse doesn't really move in the menus. Now, they do have it noted as something to fix. But I'm like, honestly, I was half tempted to exit out and give up and be like, alright, I'm not coming back into this until it's fixed. And I may do that eventually, because it is, frankly, a challenge to be dealing with this the way it functions. So good news is we're at 15%. I don't know that this is going to be like a multiple level type thing like we had before, because we certainly have a bunch of garbage out here. And yeah, we have the lanterns. Didn't realize that. Oh well. Probably too late because we got the cooler handles. But it is what it is. Because yeah, I think there's an achievement if I do the lanterns first. Now that I think about it. But yeah, I'm just not sure if that's all of them. Probably is. Oh no, there's one more, but pretty sure since I got the cooler handles, it probably won't count. Yeah. Oh well, so I'd have to like do it again, which doesn't make much sense, but anyway, alright. So we'll just keep working away, and I'll do those fun achievements later, I guess. Camping is just something else, huh? It's almost like you're living in some lawless wilderness. Yeah, a little bit, I guess, but take this morning, for example. I thought I'd make us pots of delicious porridge to eat while mushroom picking in the woods. Okay. Very nice of you. Alright. Let's just keep getting this. What do we got? We're not at 25 yet. And we got all these stepping stones. Alright. Somehow that one's dirty. There we go. So yeah, kind of, we had stepping stones in the one location. But yeah, we can always do these as free play and get things unlocked as achievements, not necessarily having to show them, but so amazingly these aren't super fast in their completion. Because, yeah, I've done a bunch of them, but they're not, like, giving us tons and tons of percentage, so they must be considered simple in the grand scheme of completionistness. That's what we'll go with. Alright, what am I missing? There we go. Alright, so, yeah, we just need to get the rest of the fire pit, because there's a lot available there. Oh, there's another lantern there, so, see, there's just things we'd have to find. But that's the other benefit, I guess, of having done it before, is you're like, oh, I know where those are, or whatever, but... Alright. So, getting a lot of ding, 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 ding. It's a technical term, ding, 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 ding. Yeah. So I'm hoping I can get this done in about half an hour, mainly because that's kind of the time I have. And it would be nice to have it done, but I don't, again, know if that will work out that way or not. Let's see. Alright. I'm like, I can't get everything cleaned up. Alright, we got that ring. We've got the log. So yeah, the floor is like broken into pieces, is the thing. Alright, the outer trim. Let's get this stand working. I assume each of the legs is its own stand. Could be wrong, but I am assuming that is how they will operate. Yep, barbecue stand, barbecue stand. Now it's going to be barbecue body. And yes, we'll have to get underneath all that. I'm guessing the hinges are going to be their own thing. There you go. The door's its thing. The temperature gauge its own thing. Alright. Just keep going. Alright. Kind of get over there. Oops. Get on the log. Why is this not working? Because if I can get on the log, I think I can jump up here. And then, yes, we can get the top. Alright. And then we can get underneath. Alright, so that's the one barbecue body. There's the other barbecue body. Alright. So somewhere we've got dirt. Yeah, there's some there. Alright, so we got that. Outer floor, outer trim. Just making sure. Fire pit. Wall. Because yes, I'm sure there's... Alright, is that it? Alright, well, let's head over here to the outhouse or whatever. I guess it's a shed. Oh, look at the pretty windows. So I'm guessing we're going to have to go inside the camp thing, though. So I'm sure there will be a little bit of that where we're going to have to go in. Alright, and then around the back. So that will help us get all the trim. we got that. Right, we got that portion. Right, and then we have that. And once again, we can get up here. So we'll be able to get the shed roof. Oh, here she comes again. But when we got back from our walk, all our porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes his stone cold and I like mine boiling hot. To be fair, a kid's porridge was there for the taking, as they like theirs somewhere in the middle. Well, the three bears do their thing, man. You know? Alright. So we have an axe, we have a chopping block. Alright, 40%. Alright. So we've got the axe now. We're going to have all this, and like I said, I'm sure the doors will open, and we'll have all the inside, and it'll all be fun and interesting. Alright, dog bone and whatever. Oh, maybe they're a dog. Maybe a dog will show up. Yeah, I'm sure there's the back side of stuff that we're not getting, so we'll come back to it. Alright, but we got that. There we go. At least part of it. I'm thinking, yeah, the pet bowl has got some parts that are hidden. But just trying to get this moving along, because I'm sure, again, we'll have the ability to do some quick percentages this way, because we just have large items to clean. And again, we'll have to squat down to get those. We know how this works, so. But I'm kind of tempted to just get the ground taken care of, maybe a little bit on the edge, but not focus too much up there. Alright, so the base trim. Oh, yeah, I might have like missed the quarter there. But cabin wall is a big thing. Alright, so we got the bases. Alright, we're at 58. There's more of that garden fuzz, or dandelion fuzz. Why am I calling it garden fuzz? That was kind of stupid and funny in its own way. Alright, Vicky's coming back. Tell you something else that's weird about camping. Out here, everything has legs, even the logs. Okay? Not sure I get that entirely, having camped, but yes, I'm not catching the reference, so I'm sure it's, I don't know, caterpillars, praying mantises, maybe some other alien thing that's happening, I don't know. Alright, so we got the floor, we got the cabin decking. We didn't get this part yet, though. Just make sure you can see that. Oh, we didn't get the bowl, we know that. Now we did. Alright, coming up on 70%, so I would hope we'll be there before we know it. These got handles, windows, and maybe the doors will open just once we clean the doors. I don't know. But you would think logically it would wait until you're kind of done with the outside. Whoops. Because it's not giving me anything there. Yeah, we have all this inside stuff. Is that considered a lantern in the full achievement thing? I don't know. Might be. Look at that, it sways around when we spray it. That's interesting. I don't remember anything like that in the original either. So, another kind of new feature, I suppose. I mean, it could be called a feature along with anything else, so... Alright, we'll get over here where the chair's not blocking things. We also have to get the back of the chair. So, we'll come over here. And again, we're going to have to get underneath, I know that. And then I'm sure we'll have to get all the legs. Got the edge, the cushion is done. Alright, what am I missing? Okay, there we go. So we have the chair. And now we'll start doing higher up the roof here. And I would imagine this will get us to 80% pretty quickly. But it wouldn't surprise me again if this opens up and we have to go inside. So now I would think that this, oh, you know what that's going to be? It's going to be the underside. Because I'm like, you would think the trim would go, but no such luck. Alright. So there's the other drain pipe. Go through here, there goes the window, but I'm sure like the window frame, well, I guess it's just called cabin window. Interesting. But yes, pretty soon I'm sure we'll have to get ladders and do some things, but there we go, very quickly to 82%. Also interesting we got that top piece, because you would think there would be a top part of it that's only visible from the roof. Alright, so I think that's all we can do there. Everything here appears good. And then we just need to attack this the same way we did. And then we'll get the trim done and all that. But yeah, at best, I'm thinking we're going to get to 90% out here and have to do something else. But let's get the underside here. Alright, got that, and not getting some of those edges. Yeah, it doesn't help that we had all of this. Alright, so let's go grab, oops, it's back here. Grab the ladder. Alright. I don't know how much of the trim part there is. Let's see. Window looks good, but let's get up here. Okay, I'm surprised that that insert is part of chimney, but it appears to be. Alright. And then obviously we've got the edges and all that. Alright, that helps. Whoops. Interesting. Kind of a performance slowdown, I suppose. Alright, 91%. But you know how it goes. We get down to that 99% and that final 1% takes forever. But again, we have some pretty cool features here to move things along. So if you're enjoying this, or well, if you're here and you're enjoying the content overall on the channel, or the precept or concept of the channel, please consider liking and subscribing. Helps with the YouTube algorithm to get more visibility, makes things easier for you to find, and greatly appreciated by myself. So we're already at 95, 96. We haven't even done the other side of the roof yet, but we'll see. Alright, so that got handled. I'm assuming we're going to have another side of this, so... Alright, cabin roof trim, $3. I'm assuming these panels are at least 5, if not 10. And then yes, the roof ridge will be its thing. I knew we had the side over here. Alright, the roof ridge is done. And the cabin roof, $12 now. I'm assuming again. Oh, good. Come on. Can we really not get down here? Alright, so chimney is set. Okay, maybe we aren't opening the outside, or the inside. Because there's no way it's just 2%. Cabin wall is good. Cabin trim is good. Door is good. Alright. Let's see. Hide cleaned. Oh, goodness. Cooler box. Oh, telescope mount. I did see the oh, there's all this. Crazy me. Oops. It's C. Or I'm sorry, Control, not C. I don't know why I was... Well, I think it used to be C for crouch. Alright, so we've got the telescope stool. Everything is moving. The tripod mount. Get cleaned up. Alright. We got that. And the telescope. There we go. So now cooler, cabin, shed. Alright, so we got hinges, doors. Alright, hinges. Which door? Oh, shed frame. Alright. And the cooler itself. There we go. Alright. So now cabin, we've got the base corner block, the hanging lantern, and the hanging lantern mount. So yeah, we're gonna have to get a little higher up, I'm sure. Or at least get it from this side. Alright, we got the hanging lantern and the mount. And then again, the blocks. And I'm assuming, I think I got this one. And that one. So it was the two up front. And this should be it. There we go. Job is finished. Is this spruce spring clean? Your friend Harper says you'd be up for helping me out. My house is nothing short of a national disgrace. Well, we know how that's gonna go. That'll be big. Just heard that you've got our deposit back, and after watching that amazing vid, I'm not surprised. Incredible job. Thank goodness for you and that amazing portable power washer of yours. Hopefully, the bear or whatever it is didn't wake up and bother you. We left it sleeping in the lodge and didn't know whether to mention it or not. That could have been really bad. Yeah, so again, we're not getting the continue option. Ay. Yeah, see, it won't do this. So, not a fan at all. Letting us do space and select, but it won't let us select. Yeah, because it says A, but then it won't do it. Alright, well, we have the Art Deco house, which is going to be 1,000 next time, but that's a lot. I see. Washer equipment. Let's just check these. Alright, so the light duty's 500. I don't want that. Alright, medium duty 1,200. So it's like the little bit it blinks will work. So, let's see. Can I go there? So I'm assuming, yeah, it's 1,000 and 1,200. But I'm only at... Oh no, I have 1,000, so... So let me just look, though. Oh, no. Great. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to have happen. I was just hitting A over and over. Yeah, not good. Because I wanted the medium duty. Like, I don't understand why this isn't working. Can I sell it for $750? It looks like I can. Alright, so it did let me do that. And then I can go here. Come on. There we go. Alright. Because then, what I was looking at is, well, can I use that other washer without anything? And the answer is certainly yes. Because I don't have any of those things bought. I'm wondering now if I bought what I think I bought. I think I did. Okay. I just saw the swirl force thing. I'm like, uh-oh. Do I have the floor cleaner? But no. So, good news is, now we have a medium. Now we should be able to go quicker. So as I said, it let me quit, but I'm back in here now just to wrap up. But it's interesting, but yeah, it's a little annoying with the controls. I hope they fix that soon. You know, I may focus on other things in the meantime, because it is a bit of a kind of, we're chasing things, which is not that much fun. But I will see you next time.